two things that we've said about trucktractortrailer.com. One is that our platform really provides a great way for owners, operators of small fleets to save time and money as they sell their used equipment on our platform. And two is our trucktractortrailer.com community and platform being really the most highly connected in the transportation and trucking industry. And I guess that's what we're leading on to is that highly connected part. I'm really excited and proud and honored to talk about today about our CDK Global and our Trimble TMT integrations. So super excited to talk about those two integrations that we've got going on and how it really helps with the fleet and dealership community.
Start with this Trimble integration pilot. How is that working, and what are some of the fleets saying about it?
Yeah, so I guess let me start off on how this project came to fruition. And it's pretty cool. TruckTractorTrailer.com, we are a startup and we're a growing startup. And to partner with a company like Trimble, TMT, with their fleet maintenance software and their fleet users on a project like this to us is enormous. It shows the confidence that Trimble has in our platform to be able to offer it to their fleet users is a huge thing for us because we know that really proves our value of what our platform can really do and what it was built to do. So Trimble, as you know, has a software called TMT, which they provide to their fleets all across the U.S. And this fleet maintenance software provides everything from maintenance records, work history, really keeping a fleet on the road and maintained. And Trimble does an unbelievable job at doing this. And a lot of the fleet and trucking industry will say, Trimble maintained units are highly prized fleet units that go into the market for owner operators and other small fleets to gobble up. So their fleet maintenance software really provides an evergreen data of really things that have been done to maintain that fleet to great standards. And so what they wanted to do is say, hey, how can we utilize this data to our owner operator community that they're trying to grow? And I guess that's where trucktractortrailer.com comes into play. We were really able to jump on these initial conversations with Trimble, who reached out to us and say, hey, we like what you guys are offering. We see the value in your platform to a market that we are trying to break into, and which is the owner operator community. So simply what this integration provides and allows Trimble TMT fleet users to do is to be able to take their used inventory units, which they most likely will, one, either send to auction or trade in or even try to sell off themselves. All those three are going to have some sort of internal costs and as well as some external costs to one, for those units, to sell those units, to offload those units. So the ability for our platform to seamlessly integrate with Trimble fleet users and take their used inventory units and place them onto our trucktractortrailer.com platform. And then, of course, utilize our platform to liquidate their units, one, at a retail price, and two, most important, at a huge premium, because the interesting part is not these fleets putting their units onto our trucktractortrailer.com platform and doing what we do best to sell their units. The really advantageous and cool things that we're doing to help support our transparency to buyers is now those Trimble TMT fleet users will have certain data that's going to be available to the buyer when they are looking at these units. For example, they'll have things such as maintenance records, recent maintenance records. They'll have everything from recent work history, all that things that have been done to really maintain that unit to a very top level standard. So that way, our buyers, when they're taking a look at these Trimble TMT fleet units, they're going to be able to see not only all the different specifications and detailed specifications, descriptions, but now we'll have other extra layers upon layers of data to be able to show the buyers, hey, this unit has been well maintained, meaning all the oil changes, all the necessary, maintenance work that needs to be done, on a monthly, quarterly, basis has been done. And here are the records to show it. And for me, that is super, I'd say game changing, for, a buyer to be able to have all the things that they need in front of them to make that quick buying decision to put an offer on that unit.